Alright guys, I have a new project today. My fiance's uncle crashed his lb7 and now she's gonna get it. So basically what happened was it had a little bit of front bumper damage. Grill destroyed, headlights gone, front passenger side fender was all crunched up in the hood. So I replaced the front passenger side fender in the hood so far. I'm not sure. My garage is pretty small. It's not that hard. The fender and the hood are going to paint pretty soon, so yeah, we'll see how it comes along. So far it's all the parts have been ordered. We're just waiting on them to get shipped and get here. Currently I'm debadging the moldings, and they had the old style. They're on the other side. They're the stainless steel or chrome pieces that go along the whole bottom. I need to pull the truck out and wash it. It's a pretty gold old truck. Don't remember if I said it or not. It's a 2003. $238,000 miles. If you notice, the only thing I've noticed so far is the oil pressure gauge gets stuck. So I'll look into it. I might send it out to be repaired. But you know, honestly, if I hook up a mechanical gauge and, you know, everything's fine and it's just the gauge that's, you know, mess it up, I might not worry about it, because that could be a spendy fix. But I mean, it's an extended cab. It has the leather. I mean, it's chewed up and nasty, but I mean, you know, nothing a couple of junkyard parts can't fix. I'll get it all cleaned up. The plan so far is get these parts painted white. Towing mirrors. It has a 5th wheel tailgate currently. We want to throw a normal Chevy tailgate on there. I found one on Craigslist today and texted the guy, so waiting for him to get back to me. After that, I think we're gonna plastic it the entire truck. I think she said she wanted it's a color called anthracite gray. I think it's equivalent to like a metallic Chevy's gunmetal gray. Then we'll throw the towing mirrors on, and we'll go from there. These are my favorite stock rims on a truck, and they're pretty filthy, so we'll get those cleaned up. You know, we might have to use paint thinner or something on them to get them really clean, and then I'll clear coat them. But truck's pretty rough right now. Has a bunch of dings, dents, was abused. But I'll take care of her. Alright, I pulled the truck outside so you guys could get a better look of it. So I got the bottom chrome piece taken off this side, but not that door molding. And now you can see that's the chrome I was talking about. I'm just not really into that. I mean, if you guys like it, that's okay, but I mean, half of it was peeling off anyways. There's some bed damage. All the parts. You know, I think that looks a lot better. mean, it's a dirty old engine, but I mean, it's an lb7. From what I can see so far, I mean, the general maintenance wasn't horrible. When I was under there last night, I mean, I could tell it got a brand new oil filter, so it recently had an oil change. And I mean, this is a Wix filter, and it looks, I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, you can. A Wix filter, I mean, it was covered with dirt, but when I wiped it off, it looked brand new. So I mean, I ordered a new fuel filter anyway, so I can do that. I don't have the inner fender in it right now because I have to take off the you know, take off everything anyways. But everything's factory air intake, factory exhaust. Nothing's done to it, so you know, I was thinking about doing an air intake, maybe an exhaust, you know, a few supporting mods. But I mean, the truck has, you know, 230 something thousand miles and it runs like a champ, so debating if I want to change anything, risk anything happening, even though it likely wouldn't, but my luck. But pretty much for now, just get the front end back together once parts come in and get this engine bay cleaned up, because I mean, that's ridiculous. That's not good. So keep you up to date. Alright, I just pulled it out of the garage one more time and I washed it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, there was a scuff right here I was able to get out. Somewhere in here there was a couple scuffs. Right here was a big scuff. I just buffed those out by hand real quick, so if I get my hands on a machine I could actually probably make this paint look pretty nice. But spare tires in the bed. He broke the original spare tire carrier, and lucky on my Duramax I have an extra one that I took off because my spare tire can't fit. So I'm going to try to find a bolt that fits that. I'm going to put that truck back in the garage and I'll show you if I can get that spare tire carrier back in. Alright, so I just got the spare tire back in. I ended up finding a bolt for that, and I had to look up a YouTube video on how to get the spare tire opener down, because apparently there's a kind of like a hook safety mechanism after the lowering thing. So that was a pain, but we got that up. And the guy got me back on Craigslist, and I just picked up this tailgate. Already starting to debadge the Chevrolet emblem. That'll be done soon. Then I'll soak most of it in Goo Gone, let it sit for 3 minutes, and wipe it down with a rag, and then spray it off with some soap and water. Tailgate's alright. It's making a little bit of noise right now because when I lower it, it hits this plastic piece. It looks like maybe the bumper might have been pushed down a little bit in the future, or the past. I'm going to heat this up a little bit and then push it inward, and that should clear up the problem that this is having right now. So that popping noise is this piece of plastic hitting the tailgate. So I'll debadge this Chevrolet and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so we got the tailgate debadged, and there was a mark right here, if you can remember. I got that out. The plastic thing's still there for a while. I'll heat it up later. I'll figure that out. Oh, you can't see. We debadged both sides, and we also took off the running boards on both sides too. So we're gonna call it a night, and I'll have another video on taking off the hood, the front passenger fender, send those to paint, and then I might have the same video or a different video with putting the whole front end together. So thanks for watching.